Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to do a quick rundown of Canvas and how it works and how ours is set up and all of that fun stuff. I know it can be a little difficult to figure out the first couple of weeks, and I don't know, maybe the whole term, because each class that you have might be set up a little bit different on Canvas. So it does take, a little bit of time just to get used to it. So there's two different sections that are combined into just this class. So just kind of know, I'm not sure if it'll fade out or when, but we'll be using this combined course. You do have, so this is what our homepage kind of looks like and what our major things are. You do have, the things you can access, like syllabus, grades, modules, library resources to help with your research project as we get in, or inquiry project as we get into the term a little bit. Over here, it does tell you like a list of I'm sure you're used to this at this point, but knowing the list of when things are due, that kind of stuff. So one of the things I do tell people with this course is that it can be difficult, and sometimes you can shoot yourself in the foot just relying on this list, as opposed to going to our calendar and going through the activities for the week. And I'll kind of try to remind you of this a couple times over the first couple of weeks, because you may have classes where you can rely on this list. And I'll use this example. So say we have a studio activity that's got several pages included in that module, and the submission button is at the end, or the submission activity. You might click on one of these and it's just the end of a sequence of activities, and so you're seeing this submission activity out of context of the whole activity, and it can be very confusing if you're not looking at the whole sequence. So normally what you would want to do is you can find it through your modules, words, or you can go to your course calendar and assignment and click on this, and it will take you to your weekly schedule. So your weekly schedule of work. On the modules page, it has the other things like my office hours and how to sign up for conferences and meetings and stuff like that if you need help. Our Start Here materials will kind of go through the course, and where our studios will be. So if you come here, you should see something like this, and you can click on, so we're in week 1, you can go to week 1, the dates, and you'll have a calendar for this week. All of our weeks are split into 2 sessions. So the first set of work will be due by Wednesday. The rest you have until Sunday. You can turn it in earlier if you want to. I sort of just like to post work on Monday, have some do a little bit earlier just to kind of nudge people and to kind of help compartmentalize things. But to give people through the weekend if you need some flexibility with your schedule. So expect for all the work for the week to be up on Monday, and then it does kind of the first set of activities that need to be completed first are due by Wednesday, and the rest you can get in anytime before Sunday night when we start the next week, the following Monday morning. So this week we're starting on Wednesday, so we really only have one session. And it really just is one group. Normally I would consider a session usually it's a group of activities that are kind of related to each other. So again, you have to remember 2 dates for when work will be due. It'll always either be due Wednesday or Sunday. This week everything is due Sunday. I have the session number, the due date for that group of work, kind of what the agenda is going to be, for that session. Or what kind of the focus or focuses are, and then the list of activities for you to complete. And again, this one, there's 2 different section numbers with different activities, so I can't link you to it. So some of the activities I can link you directly to, I'll link from here. Otherwise, you can go to next, and it will take you to your quiz activity, your syllabus activity that I was referencing earlier in the syllabus overview video. You can also find that video here. If you didn't catch it in the announcement, you have no idea what I'm talking about. This is your syllabus overview. It just sort of goes through everything. Grading, policies, materials, that kind of stuff. So there's a couple of steps to go through. Read over the syllabus and Start Here materials, look at the overview video, take the quiz, post questions in our coffee shop. I'll This is linked from the Canvas homepage too, but I'll kind of show you where this is. This is kind of a whole class forum for you to also have access like to each other as well as me to be able to ask questions and things. So it could be assignment questions, like requests for like peer feedback, to make up workshops, interesting research results, ask questions from, you know, class clarification, whatever. It's really helpful since we're all, you know, virtual and away from each other, just to have a space where you can post and everybody can kind of see. I do often, if people will email me good questions, I'll ask you to post it to the coffee shop, just because I do like for people to post here, because everybody can see it. So rather than 10 people emailing me with the same question, if you're wondering it, there's a good chance someone else in class is wondering it too. And if I answer it here, it also you know, clarifies it for everybody else that had the same question, because everybody can see it. So it's really helpful for everybody, just being able to get some quick clarification on things, and posting in here can also kind of help boost your participation grade. It's one of the ways that you can kind of, you know, maybe show that you're engaging in class and, you know, responding to peers and things like that. I'm going to go back to the syllabus activity. Go next. This is your super fun, I know everybody's going to hate this, like introduction of yourself. I posted mine here already. It's so you can, you know, see other people in class. I can see you. We're all kind of working from our own computers, and it's just really nice for me to be able to see a face with your name every now and then. So it's just, I have you some prompts here, you know, who you are, where you're from, what you're going to study, or what you're thinking about studying, and just something, I threw in something fun, like something you're watching right now. I talked a lot about what I am, you know, watching or like to watch, and you can also talk about like music or book series, just something that you're kind of into right now, to add something personal to it. It'll help me kind of get to know people, at least, you know. And this is, sorry, there's one assignment for each section. The next thing is your writing folder, which we talked about also in the syllabus. I think most people kind of know how to go to their Google Drive and create a folder. You'll call it your, you know, UWRT writing folder. I always kind of suggest that people create maybe like a separate file for their like daily work, and a separate like either file or folder for their studio work. If you're using a file, it's really easy and really helpful to use the table of contents function, and I'll send out an announcement later with some tips on how to do that. It really just helps it make, you know, everything easier. I have no like specific rules in terms of like grading you for how you're organizing your work in your folder. I just, you know, you need to be able to find it and recognize it. I need to be able to find it and recognize it. And then the next thing is obviously purchase your textbook and add a profile picture. I'm going to leave my student view really quick so you can see this. You go up to your account, profile, and again, this is where you can add a picture of yourself if you don't have one already, just so I have, again, like a face with a name. It's really helpful for me to have that. And that's everything for like the work, I guess, that we're doing. Go back to home. For the work that we're doing, sorry, in this session, got a little distracted trying to get back to my home page here, and I'm going to go back into my student view. So just some stuff on this page. You can go to your syllabus here, announcements and things, grades, the modules, everything over here. This is, again, we just looked at this for your calendar. Your start here materials that kind of go through the course. If you click here, it takes you through these. You can also click on links. This is like my information, course overview, how to navigate stuff, the syllabus and grading, all that fun stuff. So you can just kind of look through that. Also, you have assignment sheets. It's not up yet. This is where you're going to access all your like major assignment sheets for your major assignments, your inquiry project. We'll probably, that'll be up and running by next week. At least open so we can go over it and start kind of working on it. Other resources, again, this will be where, once I open it, this will be where you'll be able to access like things to help you with citations, the Writing Resources Center, library, that kind of stuff. This is my Zoom office, our meeting room, if you will. So you can click here and there's a link for, and I've used the table of contents feature to be able to go to the different weeks if you might want to sign up for something. So I haven't added week 3 yet, but I have added office hours for weeks 1 and 2. So you can put your name in here, sign up for a time if you need help with something, have a question about something, and this is where you would enter my Zoom office. And then this is a link again to our coffee shop. And that is everything that I'm going to go over right now. I do sort of put a limited amount of like information out up front. I want us to do the syllabus, get kind of clear on overview and policies and stuff, do some of the intro work. By Friday, I'll have all the work up for next week and be able to kind of go over that and get segued a little bit more into the semester. So please email me, post, sign up for conference if there's anything that you want to talk about or have questions about. Otherwise, peace.